Alright, I wanted to record at least the behind the scenes, just a little quick one. My inspos for kind of like the model design and stuff. So I guess I can just start with Yugi. I was kind of like go kind of like a Muppet type style for eyes. You can look at these, but I was just kind of just sketching random bullshit, trying to like figure out the thing I wanted to accentuate with his face. So like I just decided and landed on the nose part. I was just sketching cartoony versions of all the different versions of people, so I was just trying different techniques. Something that I did take like big inspiration on. Oh, let me see if I can pull it. I'm gonna have to cut it. American Dragon Jake Long, at least for like the eyes. I took like heavy inspiration for it, just because I wanted to kind of do some like different type of cartoon eyes, but also show different races and stuff. So that's what I was trying to tap into. So that's a good portion of at least the type of eyes that I use for some people has big inspiration on that. So like I think for Arky and then Bree and then Sunny, like for example Arky's, I don't think they might have this, but I kind of want an innocent look with Arky, so I added like a little shine and glare in his eyes. It makes him look a lot more innocent than he is. But then I added like the mustache and stuff. A lot of the models don't really have mouths. I think I didn't opt for it for two reasons. One, I needed to get this done as fast as possible. Thinking about animating the mouths was gonna be like a lot of work, so I said fuck that. I just went, yeah, let me just delete this shit. No mouths and all that shit. So I kind of just opted for like the like Snoopy type vibe. No mouths. They'll only have like a mouth if I want something like, let's say they smile a lot like Arky. So I went for like the teeth that are just always there. So it's supposed to represent that. Or like for Sunny, a base animation is basically her smiling, or not even smiling, like something like Daria basically. I don't know how to describe it. She just has like a base face. I don't know, it matches the vibe. I might be fucked up. Anyway, that's what I went for Yugi. And then Arky, like I said before, like the teeth. I was aiming for the mustache. I wanted to make him. I could have made Arky and Yugi like look very similar, but I kind of want to opt for kind of like playing into Arky's quote unquote. He's 5% Asian type shit, so I made him more anime looking, I guess is the word. So I went for that. This is Santi, so tying off that anime theme, I kind of went for like that, like the Mega Ninkun or whatever they've always saying in the TV shows or in the animes, where like their eyes are always glaring or something, like they have something fucking thinking about something. I don't know. They think they're a thinker or some shit. Anyway, that's what I went for Santi. He looked chopped here because I don't know. I was trying to make him chopped on purpose, low key. I was trying to make them all chopped in some way. But as I was making them in 3D and trying to translate it from 2D to 3D, I was realizing it was too chopped. Because there's like a version of Nas, like he deadass looked like Frankenstein or something. But this is Nas. Like I think his 2D version looks a lot more like him than his 3D version, IMO. Because I think it was like hard to translate, especially with the type of style I was going for. At least for me, it was kind of hard to translate this look into 3D. I'm gonna have to tap in and try to figure out how to do that later on. I think what I might have to do later on is like work on the nose, just make it bigger. Because I wanted to have Yugi's nose and it be the biggest. And damn near, like it's one of those things where like his nose is his mouth. I don't know if people peeped in the animation. It was basically like using his nose to sniff and then to talk and then to like emote and all that shit. So it's kind of funny that I was going for. But I think in the future, if I make another version of Nas, I think I have to work on the nose and like have it like overlap over the mustache to kind of give that vibe. And then he also has like downturned eyes, like almost like he's like a puppy dog or a goldfish. So I do have to tap into those because I only did like a basic one, kind of. So I do have to work on that. Breeze went through like a bunch of different iterations. Like Yugi was trying to tell me like, oh, this don't look like Bree, so he's like, oh, add a hair clip, or trying to make it look a lot more like Bree, because this was like the base design when I first did it. It don't really look like Bree. This one don't look too much like Bree, but at least like if it was with Yugi, you can kind of tell that it's supposed to be Bree, because the big thing I wanted to make sure that you could tell the difference between Sunny and Bree. So that's why we also opted for Sunny to wear the Jake outfit, like this shit for Sunny. This is the other, ignore these three. But this is like the little cartoon version of Sunny that I was designing. I kind of wanted to go for kind of like a dejected personality type vibe. She's not literally a dejected personality, but I feel like within the group, she's kind of like the straight man of the group, ironically enough, being the only woman. But she's kind of like the straight man, so like she's a lot more serious in comparison to the rest, even though she's very unserious. So I kind of want to go for that vibe. So yeah, I kind of went for the downturned smile, so like opposite of Arky, basically on here. So Arky's, for example, is gonna always be up, and then Sunny's would always be down in most scenarios. With like it's smile here because like she's waving, so it'd be weird if like she was downturned. But stuff like that, at least, is what my brain was going for on a lot of the designs and stuff. I don't know if I executed it well. Some people said they fucked with it, so I don't know. That's basically my thoughts and like the behind the scenes ideas behind it. So yeah.